Well, joining us now is Dave Shelley. Dave, good to have you with us.
Great
Dave
to be here.
is our Director of Crossroads Relief and Development. So many wonderful projects happening, near and far. And Dave, we talked last fall, or at the end of the fall in December, we shared the project of Turkana in Africa, an amazing project happening there that we're partnering with people there on the ground, and good things are happening. Before we talk to Dave and get the update, let's have a little look as a reminder of what we showed you in December.
For Crossroads Missions, creating sustainable solutions is a core value of their charitable planning. So although they were able to help over 130,000 people stay alive last year through feeding programs, they immediately set to work to find a longer-term solution to this cyclical problem.
There's those crisis times when you want to jump in, and we do, but as we looked in this particular area, we identified about 1,275 families that we believe we can drought-proof. And we've come alongside Glory Outreach Ministries, who have a vision to help their people. And we're getting behind kind of their vision and helping them to fulfill it.
David Shelley says the Turkana Eden Agricultural Ministry will transform the lives of the Turkana from one of vulnerability and peril to dignity and hope.
Well, in Isaiah, it talks about streams in the desert, and that's kind of what we want to do here in the wasteland. We're going to create these large garden plots, 30 acres in size, that'll service about 120 families. Each of them will get a quarter-acre plot. The water source is going to be underground boreholes, 2 boreholes per plot. And they're going to be solar powered. There's going to be 1,000-liter tanks on every quarter acre and a hose where they can water their crops. And we're going to create this continuous flow of water so that they can grow food. It's a great plan to help people get self-sustaining.
It's nothing short of a miracle.
Dave, we are so proud of what Crossroads Mission, your leadership. Give us some more insight about what's happening.
Well, we've had a lot of people come on board and support us, and that's been critical, not only financially, but with prayer, because we can't move some of these things unless we have the Lord's help. And we've been moving very quickly. We've kind of scouted out and GPSed 4 of the first garden farms that are being created.
These are 30-acre
30-acre plots serving 120 people. You can see us wandering on the land. We've had hydrologists come in and determine where's the most water flow underneath this land, and we've mapped that out. Right now, we are just getting ready to create kind of fence rows around these 30-acre plots. So people will come, one from every family will come and clear some of that scrub that you see there and create these fences, because of course there's going to be food inside. We've got camels, we've got goats that might be interested. So families are working on that. And I mean, if it's a widow with children, then some representative from her extended family will do the work. So it's one from each of these 1,275 families. And we give them a small food allowance. They're doing sweat equity, but their resources are so meager that we need to come alongside and help them in that process. So it's very exciting, and we're starting to move, and it's amazing to see when you give someone hope, everything changes.
It's self-sustaining, Dave. I mean, this is what is so dynamic about Crossroads Mission.
Yeah. We look for those opportunities. We want to drought-proof families. We don't want to feed them, continuously. I don't think that's the best for them. I don't think it's God's plan. I think when we see an opportunity, we should try to help them on their feet, give them the tools they need, and then we'll move on.
Stand back and watch transformation.
Right.
Part of the practical aspect is training, because you set up these farms for these families. They got to know how to do it. So what happens?
So there's a compound that we've established. There's actually a team going of volunteers in March that are going to set up the training center. So it'll be 16 of these quarter-acre gardens, and it'll be an exact duplicate of what will be these large gardens. So we'll bring in family members in small groups and say, okay, here's what it'll look like. Here's how you plant your crop. Here's how you mulch so that everything doesn't evaporate. And so there's a lot of practical teaching that has to go on. And I'm glad we've got a good team with Chester, and we have Patrick, who's looking after the engineering, and we've got a great group that's working on the ground. So things are looking very good, and we're just going to keep moving ahead.
There may even be opportunities for some people, whether it's this trip or future trips, to volunteer to go on one of these mission trips to help out, eh?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they just need to get a hold of Kelly or myself in the missions department, and we'll be able to facilitate that for you. We do need volunteers that can come alongside and do some of the heavy lifting, and so we encourage people to get involved.
Speaking of family, you've got a son at Research in Motion, don't you?
Yes, I
Important
do.
day in your house.
Yes, I do. I will have to call him tonight to find out what's going on. But yes, I do. And he's been working there for a while, and he really enjoys it. So,
Now, it's the support of viewers, those who watch, who already helped, perhaps in December when we presented this need, but you can still help. Your support of Crossroads helps us in these various projects, near and far. Your support of Crossroads is so important, so valuable, and we are making sure, as Dave, I know you're a stickler on this, you go over there, you make sure the funds are being spent well, and what people have given toward is serving that purpose.
right, for sure we do, and investigate and work with contractors and really try to squeeze every penny we can out of the resources people entrust us with.
1-800-265-3100 is the number if you would like to give your donation to help out, and we can't do it without you.